this going. We are going to go ahead and just get things underway. Get things underway. Get things underway. Okay. All right. And it looks like we are live. So, okay. All right. Hey, everyone. Wow, my mouth doesn't even want to work correctly. Okay. Hey, everyone. Spideylibrarian here, and welcome. We're going to be watching the third episode of season 5 of Spider-Man, the animated series from the 1990s. And this is Six Forgotten Warriors, Chapter 2. And the subtitle for this episode is Unclaimed Legacy. I will definitely not be putting all of that in the title because you're only allowed 100 characters for on YouTube. But yeah, I think I just call it the Six Forgotten Warriors Chapter 2, which is already long enough. I guarantee you. So, anyways, we just got done watching the first part of this story, and I have to say, it was not. It wasn't bad. It was just like confusing. We have to kind of like there's just so much to lay out, and you know, as hopefully as the story goes on, things are gonna weave together a little bit better, and it won't be as I don't know, just kind of it won't be as much labor to try to put it together, and I can just enjoy it. You know, that's kind of what I'm hoping for at this point. So we'll see. All right. Hey, CG anime fan, how you doing? Thanks again for joining me for this showing here. Um, and really, as with the previous one, there's really not a lot to say here. Um, I don't know anything about this storyline. Um, I've got some reactions to the previous part of it, and you know, hopefully it gets better. So, oh wait, I don't even need to do this right now. We just need to do the lead in. So. All right. Some really interesting stuff happens in the storyline. You know what? I believe you. I believe you in the sense that, like, you know, a lot of things have been laid out. And so trying to keep track of that has all been an issue. But, like, it does leave the potential for some interesting things to happen. So I definitely am inclined to believe your assessment at this point. So, all right. I think we're going to go ahead and just get started and just start trying to knock this out. So we're going to do the reaction video recording first, and then we'll just right into the episode. So, all right. So we're going to get on with that, and we are going to do so right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to this watch along. Wow, I have no poise right now. And welcome to this watch along and reaction to Spider-Man, the animated series from the 1990s. Oh my God. Season 5, Episode 3, Six Forgotten Warriors, Part 2. Does that sound confusing? I mean, I kind of feel like it is. The 5th season is weird, especially when compared to the other seasons in terms of the naming conventions. So, yeah, there's bound to be a little bit of confusion. Anyways, I don't really know anything about this story. I have never seen it before. I certainly don't remember anything about it if I have. And we just got done watching the first part, which isn't bad, but there is so much being laid out that keeping track of it all is its own kind of piece of labor that you really have to kind of, you know, kind of keep doing mentally. And I feel like that takes me out of the story a little bit. So I have the feeling that this is going to be one of those story arcs that when I get to it at the end, I'm just going to kind of be like, okay, all right, maybe this wasn't terrible, but this could have been this could have been told a lot smoother if it had been told in a different way. That's just kind of the feeling that I'm getting after watching part one. We'll see. But we've got a lot of intrigue going on. We've got a lot of kind of spy play going on. We've got the revelation of Peter's parents as traitors to the U.S., saying that they were spies for Russia. Shield's been involved. An old German scientist from World War II has been discovered to be alive and apparently knows something about a super weapon that can destroy America that apparently Aunt May has access to. Again, there's a lot going on here that I'm just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So, anyways, I am eager to know more, and we're going to find out more in just a moment. If you enjoyed this reaction, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoyed this reaction, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. Whether you like or dislike this episode, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. You can find the full and unedited live stream to these reactions on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. All right, and I think that's everything. So, oh, CG Anime fan, what have you got to say? Robbie Robertson has a better role in this series than he does in the films. Oh yeah, no, he absolutely does. He has a few good moments in the early films, but he didn't get much screen time. Yeah, by the time the third movie came around, they just decided they weren't going to do much more than put him in the background, which, they can do that, but yeah, no. And really in the comics, Robbie's got some really good roles, but like they're kind of few and far between, so I get it, but I like the way they've used him in the show so far, at least for the most part. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and get out ye old headphones. We're gonna do the thing here, and let's see. All right, guys. All right, all right, everyone. Spider-Man, the animated series from the 1990s, season 5, episode 3. Six Forgotten Warriors, Chapter 2, Unclaimed Legacy. All right, here we go. Ooh, we're getting a previously. The Insidious 6. I'm never going to get over that. Yeah, who is Keen Marlowe, anyways? Uncle Ben's best friend. Yeah, right, okay. Oh, right. Yes, Silver Sable is involved too. Just like, okay. All right. Into the theme song. Spider-Man. Okay, all right, here we go. Unclaimed legacy. Oh, right, there's a bomb about to go off. Really? We're gonna find out, aren't we? Okay, so Robbie knows how to take out explosives. I don't know if you can actually say you belong to the regular world, Robbie. Good point. Okay, so she's calling this group the Wild Pack. Okay. Uh-huh. That's Red Skull, isn't it? Come on, you're not fooling anyone here. Old German scientist not wanting to face someone, probably from the war? Yeah, it's Red Skull. Okay. He's at least being stubborn to him. Who is this guy? Okay. I mean, life is weird that way. Officially. Uh-oh. We know who you are. Oh my god. Okay, put on a show for us. It's like, okay, well, the police are probably spying on you now, so what? Oh boy, does this have to do with this parent? Oh god. Okay, so that's Greutzig. What? Okay, the Six Warrior, so it's not the Sinister Six. Oh my god. All of the lock boxes and compartments and oh no, you won't, buddy. He's been paid off by, the rest of the so bit or probably by the Red Skull. That was a quick costume change. Uh, the chameleon. I like how there's an entire like reaction. He's like surprised, and you see him get out the gun, and come on, go get him, go get him, beat the crap out of him. That's a good question. Oh, come on, Peter. You're better than this. Shocker, you really don't want to cross him again. Seriously? You can't even get to him right now. Are you kidding me? Really? Really? He's just suddenly there. Okay, whatever. That's true. Yes, so let me monologue for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yep. Wait, you want to take over the world, really? This probably was on Saturday mornings, too. What is this weapon supposed to do, exactly? You had to ask that question, huh? Ooh. Uh, who? Oh, Silver Sable. Okay. Garbage removal. That includes Spider-Man, though, doesn't it? Yeah, that's true. Ooh. Wow. Oh, that's right. So Sable is working for the Red Skull. Yeah, no, that does not. That's not a good look. Oh, wow. Come on, unmask him. We know it's the Red Skull. Uh-huh. Wow. Yeah. Oh, it is a mask. Okay, excuse me. Oh, okay. I didn't catch that before. What? Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Come on. Web it, yank it, let's get out of here. Okay, you gotta stop falling for that trick from the vulture, dude. Okay, so he's the son of the Red Skull. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Okay, someone go work the controls if you can. Okay. Really? He's gonna keep riding his daddy's coattails. And I'm sorry, did the son of the Red Skull give his name? Last name has to be Schmidt, I would guess. All right. Well, you mercs kind of owe Spidey a little bit of a debt of. Oh, come on. Seriously? Chernobyl? You don't want to be here. Yeah. Are you serious? It just let him get away. Just let him get away. Oh God, stop flirting with me. Or stop flirting with him. Yeah, I don't know what it is either, and it's really annoying. Okay. You just paid for my wedding, dude. I mean, like, yeah, but it's not like the public knows it. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and talk about this. So oh, troubled? Oh, well, CG anime fan. I've heard of that story. I might not have made the connection the last time you mentioned it, but I know about that story. Some writer at Marvel needed to have his head re-examined for that story. All right. That's all I have to say about it. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this a little more. So this one was a little bit better. Um, Still a lot of cloak and dagger going on, and I had some big issues with like kind of the way that the villains just kind of were given plot armor to do a lot of the things that they were able to do with other heroes right there in front of them. Um, but things are getting a little bit clearer. There's not as much to keep track of, and we're finally finding out that the six forgotten warriors are actually it's not the Sinister Six. Like it's something. It's some other people or something else. And okay, all right, I'm cool with that. I'm all right with that. Like, I want to find out who these six forgotten warriors are then, because you know, they're hopefully going to figure into the plot. Um, I knew that Peter's parents, of course, are not traitors. Like that I think they've done that in the comics too. And of course they're not traitors, but like it's like in order for national security purposes, like they have to be thought of as traitors for one reason or another. It's narrative BS essentially, but I like that at least they were able to resolve that part privately and be like, no, they weren't traitors, Aunt May, and so um I kind of like that this particular chapter ended on a non-cliffhangery note. Like, yes, there's going to be more. Obviously, there's three more parts, and we will watch all of them on Friday. But there's there's at least a little bit of a lull here. I like that Robbie is coming a little bit cleaner with Peter and being like, okay, look here, I'll tell you more, but you need to go meet this guy. Um, and I mean, there's clearly more going on here. Kingpin just showing up into Russia all of a sudden at his temporary base of operations. I'm just like, he's like a bad penny. He always turns up. He has harebrained schemes, none of them ever work, and suddenly here he is in Russia. You know what? Why not? It's just the way it works sometimes. Anyways, not a bad continuation. I think at a certain point things are going to need to tighten up considerably, but I like the direction that it's going in so far, and hopefully we're not going to need another trip to Russia during this story. Um I don't I don't think I don't think things need to stay in New York, but I think that at a certain point, like I could see there being some other globetrotting going on here, but I really do think at this point it's kind of like, okay, we've got everything we need from around the world. Now let's hopefully things will come to a head mostly in New York City, where Spider-Man operates. I don't know. Anyways, it was an interesting episode. It keeps setting up more stuff, and hopefully we're going to get to knock it down and get some payoffs in the next couple of episodes, which I think there are three parts left for this particular story. So anyways, not a bad episode. I enjoyed it moderately, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoyed this reaction, please consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. What did you think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. You can find the full and unedited live stream to these reactions on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. And finally, excuse me. And finally, channel memberships are now available on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which perks you would like access to. Benefits, incentives, I don't know. Benefits include shoutouts, members-only streams, members-only videos, and early access to certain uploaded content. And that's all without mentioning my custom emotes and badges. Check out the membership tiers to the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel and see which perks you'd like access to today. All right, and I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. All right. All right. I got the name wrong. It's actually Trouble Like You're. Oh yeah, no. I'm aware of the story. Not a huge fan of it, as I imagine you know. There's lots of setup in the episodes, but it's worth it for the reveals later on. Yeah, and I'm not necessarily opposed to the act of setting things up narratively. I don't have a problem with that. Um, I do feel like they're doing a more labor intensive version of setting things up. You can set things up and still keep things narratively interesting. And it's not that things aren't interesting, it's just that you can see more effort being made like, oh God, this is set up. Oh God, this is set up, and you can kind of feel that a little bit more. And I really wish that they were able to just kind of be, integrated a bit more smoothly into the storytelling. But, whatever. I'm gonna stick around for the whole thing, so it's not a big deal. So, anyways, guys, I think we are. I think we're gonna go ahead and be done for this live stream. So, thanks to everyone who hung out for this episode. I appreciate you very much, CG Anime Fan. I also appreciate your running commentary. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, thanks to everyone who's been here tonight. I appreciate it. I think what I'm going to do next, I'm probably going to get back onto Fortnite and try to get some of those story quests taken care of today. And then we'll see about after that. I really want to play some Vampire Survivor, so that might be on the list as well. So anyways, I'm going to get going. So take care, everybody. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.